What is up, everybody? Diversity here today, and we're going to talk about this article from VGC where they asked the Vice President of PlayStation why did they increase the prices for PlayStation Plus, and we finally get a reason why after this long of a time period after they just went go silent and said, hey, we're raising the prices. They didn't really give us a reason why, but now they gave us a reason why, and it's still really dumb. Like, it's still a terrible decision, but you know, this is from VGC. Once again, they asked the guy, Sony Interactive Entertainment's Senior Vice President, Head of Global Marketing, Eric Lempel, was asked to explain the price hikes in an interview with Recent Era. We want to make PlayStation Plus great, he said, with our reboot last year and introducing the tier system. A lot of consumers have recognized that there's a lot of value in PS5. Like practically everything else in the world, we have to look at our pricing and we have to adjust to the market conditions. That is not true because your competition, Xbox with Game Pass, is completely demolishing them. So you're not really copying Game Pass's model. You're just increasing the prices because you can. This is pretty much like Jim Ryan putting his old wrinkly twig and berries on the table and saying who's going to say anything about it. Likewise with the raising the price of PS Plus. Who's going to say anything about these prices increasing? People talked for like about a day or two, the PlayStation community, but at the end of the day, they're going to eat it right up. They're still going to supply to this drastically increased PS Plus service for pretty much nothing new added to it. I mean, their mainline game this month is Gotham Knights, a game that flopped, was panned by critics and fans alike. Then you had previous months you had Callisto Protocol, a studio where that game, even though I enjoyed Callisto Protocol, that game flopped though. It did not do well critically by fan vote or by critic reception as well. That game flopped. You had Saints Row, which the studio went under. So PS Plus is adding games where these developers are on their deathbeds or like they're like about to be on their way out. The games that critically just flopped, they're just gonna discount it to add these games on their service. So it's not a good look. Why do people pay this much money for when you're premium, which you're supposed to be advertising these classic games from PlayStation, PS2, PSP? You're not really adding things to the service, so I don't see why they increase the price just other than they can. Like I said before, with Jim Ryan putting his twig and berries on the table, who's going to say anything? Nobody. They just can do what they can do because their fan base is a bunch of suckers at the end of the day. And then he also was asked on his thoughts on Game Pass and Microsoft's strategy and first-party titles of the service they release, which Sony doesn't do with PlayStation Plus. He says it comes down to what you're going to get in the service. In terms of the type of game and the quality of the games, he said, I can't comment on what competition is doing, but with us, we feel we're offering a great curated catalog of games, as well as other features and services with PlayStation Plus. Well, Mr. Lempel, that is a bold-faced lie. Your service pales in comparison to Game Pass. You just have a lot of suckers who's subscribing to your service because they just are just infatuated with PlayStation, but your service is trash compared to Game Pass, so those are my thoughts about this. Let's see what other people got to say about this. Sony L's. A lot of consumers have recognized that there's a lot of value in PS5, so we massively increased the price to immediately reduce that value. Yeah. It was like once-month subscription for the basic one, a basic tier, essential. I think I got the essential, the basic one. Once it expires, I am not renewing it. I'm just going to stick with Xbox and their Game Pass service. PlayStation, go screw off. I'm not, you got too greedy. At first, I was paying them and Microsoft, but I might as well just stick with Microsoft. It was like, they give me a better value. PlayStation is not giving me anything right now. There's tier service, PS Plus, whatever you want to call it. They're not giving me anything. This seems like a ripoff. Marketing condition, as in fan base willing to spend on whatever we throw at them. It's like that meme of the person just saying, release product, just consume next product. Don't even think about it. You just consume it because it's PlayStation with the PlayStation logo attached to it. Sony raised prices by $35 on a subpar service without adding anything of value to it. Meanwhile, Xbox PC Game Pass continues to deliver amazing value. Yes, I am actually playing Dead Space Remake on Game Pass right now. Playing Ishin Like a Dragon, the samurai style Yakuza game. I'm playing that right now. And also going back to Starfield as a backburner game. Can I say the same for PlayStation? Nope. It's laughable. They decide to raise the prices when their service is so trash. We put it next to Game Pass. It's just laughable at that point. New quality day one releases, and it can be accessed across sales of different devices like PC, Xbox, TV, mobile, etc. So yeah. Also from Sony HQ, definitely stacking that money up for subpar services. Their justification, hello, I like money. Mr. Krabs' voice right there. I've canceled mine and may end up selling my PS5. See, I canceled my service, but I don't think I'm going to sell my PS5 because, there's still some exclusive games that's only locked to that system that I might need to keep my PS5 for. But I can definitely understand why people will sell their system and just cancel their service outright, because these decisions they're making over there at Sony is just wild. Price hike with no added value. Nope. Glad I canceled. Attempted doing a lot of lifting. They can win with this one, and it's sad they're still trying. They can have good PR by keeping prices low during the cost of living crisis, or they can be the evil money-loving corporation. We all know which side they chose. I was just about to consider resubscribing right before they announced the new prices. Hell to the no. Trash. PlayStation Plus price hike facepalm. So your single player games don't make you as much money. As a result, we consumers have to offset that for you by paying higher prices for your subscription service. And I'm definitely not doing that. You guys can do that, but I'm not doing it. They tried and failed miserably. And take this. Once my subscription runs out, that's that. I could just use PC. Just getting L's thrown at them. PlayStation, everything is fine. This is fine while the whole house is on fire. Pretty accurate description right there. They can justify it by actually making it better, especially premium. Yeah, there's no excuse why the highest tier is still not really that great. when you advertise these classic PlayStation games, which you own the license for, why don't you keep adding games that consistently? Then people can stop trash talking your premium tier, but they refuse to do so. That's like, geez, that guy needs to go ASAP. Jim Ryan needs to go immediately. Because it's just abysmal over there right now. But their fans brag about the consoles being sold. It's just like, wow. And all the ponies be like, I'm not about to read that. They could attempt to add new PS2 games at least. PS2 was their greatest system. So the fact that they just have such a lackluster amount of PS2 games is very shocking. It's just disgusting when you think about it. Bye-bye is right. Thanks for Sony saving money. The arrogant Sony returns to its full power, and the fans don't call it out. If you're an Xbox guy, you call it out. You're console warring, but their fans refuse to call out the Sony's BS. What is this image right there? For the payers, that's an interesting thing on the wall right there. People be coming up with the craziest images on here. Game Pass costs less and you get more for your money. Sony needs to sort that. Yeah, they really do. Mind you, the price increase is for the annual payment. Monthly prices are still the same. Only way to push back against this if there's enough backlash or if the community doesn't pay it. I don't have much faith in the community though. It could be $200 and we have fools defending it. Facts. They lost a 10-year-long subscriber. F them. Sony can go eat a D. Gotta laugh at console trash news losing all their games over time. Console getting price increases, but the console trash is so much cheaper, they claim. Yeah, not a good look right now. But I am gonna conclude it right here. These justifications they use were complete trash. It's laughable. They said we just looked at the market and decided we just wanted to raise the prices. No, it's because you can, because you have a bunch of suckers attached to PlayStation right now who would defend this nonsense. But I'm not doing so. But definitely want to see your comments down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.